court's time for a few more moments and request a short break. I have no idea where I learned to speak like that. The judge's nostrils flare, and he turns to face the 12 strangers. Right, members of the jury, I do apologise, but I'm afraid I must ask you to return to your room. I'm sorry about all this back and forth. As soon as we get into the trial proper, there'll be no more games of musical chairs. There's a titter that masks a grumble of impatience. As I sit down, my heart rams into my ribcage. The judge watches the jury leave one by one. When the door closes, his eyes whip to me. I stand up. Not entirely sure why, but I suspect it's the right thing to do. 10 minutes. He gets up to leave. Court, please rise, comes a voice from somewhere at the back. Everyone does as they're told. I've got to get out of here. Find someone who'll help me. It looks like I'm a barrister, someone who has responsibilities and knowledge and, God help me, legal qualifications. That person, whoever she is, feels as much of a stranger to me as the judge or jury. Who knows what I'm supposed to be doing today, where I'm supposed to be? A word swims out at me from the depths of my non-existent memory. Clerks. I find that I'm in the very pit of the court, sandwiched between rows of oak pews. The jury box, the judge's bench, and the public gallery all rise around me like an amphitheatre. I go to leave when... Miss Dalton. It takes me a moment to remember that's my name. I turn to see a man wearing a black robe so tattered and worn he looks like a wraith. His wig is the colour of earwax. You're making the right decision, he says. Don't call your client. It'll only let his form in. The only thing worse than not knowing how to respond is knowing exactly what he's talking about. He means that calling the defendant to give evidence will cause his previous convictions to go before the jury. How can I possibly know that? I don't even know my name, my birthday, anything. I can't picture my own face. Take as much time as you need, he says, his voice mellifluous. Instinct warns me not to trust him. I've got to get out of here. He continues muttering behind me, as though my turned back has rendered me deaf. He says something about why I've asked for a break. From the tone of his voice, I recognise that he's telling a joke. Well, good for him. I can't catch all of it because I'm heading away now, and don't want him to know I'm eavesdropping. Her hemline will get higher with every day of this trial. His lordship will be pleased. I look down at my skirt. It's straight and black and hits my calf just below my knee. What does he mean, his lordship will be pleased? My cheeks flush. What sort of person is renowned for the length of their skirt? Perhaps I use my body, my feminine wiles, to get my own way in the courtroom. But that doesn't seem like me. I know that's not me. I almost laugh. How should I know what I'm like? I'm the last person to be an authority on that subject. But the shame brought on by his comment lingers, a weight that hangs around my neck. I don't need to remember my past to know I've been spoken to like that or looked down on every day of my life. I get away from the row of benches as fast as I can, glancing up at the poor sap in the dock. It looks like I'm his only hope. God help him. There's barely anyone in the public gallery. A couple of hacks sit on the press benches. I head for a pair of double doors at the back of the court with dusky pink curtains shielding the windows. After climbing a flight of stairs, I find myself staring at a long, low-ceilinged corridor. There are rooms all along the right-hand side like bunkers, and on the left is a windowless wall of glossy brown bricks. Are you okay? I nearly jump out of this stranger's skin. There's a man standing next to me. Where the hell did he come from? I'm Malcolm, he says. Malcolm is a middle-aged man wearing the black robes and government-issue lanyard of an usher. The only hint of individuality is found in his glasses, which are round and golden. Something about his calm demeanour comforts me.